Greetings, traveler.
Alrighty, so we just had ourselves a tier 7 lobby. We are here to get some closure, see how it's done. Demon Mech Naga, Quilber Undead. So also a Mech Naga lobby. It could be that he takes Scabbs and then it's like perfectly the same. Let's see. He does. Okay, this actually just... I don't know if it's an exact mirror. I think I had Beasts in, but it's close to. So let's see how he approaches this. Cycle coin, because Nagas are in, and why not? So with... Oh, there's no Murlocs as well, so I had Future Fin in. Yeah, usually when mechs are in, you're going to try to do something with Beatboxer, because Beatboxer is just so excellent to scale with. So, yep. Turn 2 level. Just checking what he had. So, the Lava Lurker's good. I guess he wants to cast the spell in the Lurker instead of Hero Power. Yeah, there wasn't really any window for him to level and cast the spell next turn, because he didn't have Economy here. If he had Economy, he could technically freeze that spell, and then next turn he can level, sell, and cast the spell. Same thing for Hero Power. Yeah, Lava Lurker with Spellcrafts early is such a great way to get strong. Because you don't have to spend money. Once you have the thing that generates a Spellcraft and the Lurker, every turn you get stronger without spending money. So you can just level. Not that you're going to win every round, but it's interesting. The damage coin here is great because we can Hero Power. Probably just Geomancer and sell it later. Take the damage coin and level. Yep. Gems on the Lurker because a 2-5. It's much better as a 4-7. Okay, with 2 crabs, we are fine here. Nice. Level, sell, get the money. Or are we staying here? We'll go for the Hero Power. With Scout, we can still tier. I kind of like the tier here, but I'm interested in how he wants to spend his money here. Okay, he's not going to keep the Scout. Seer makes it even easier to level and grab the money. Yeah. Oh, we'll buy the Knight pair here. Wow. I guess also he needs to think about when he's going to stabilize. And I guess there isn't that much on tier 4. There's no Ellie, there's no Pirate, so maybe it's just not... It's just that the other ones are so... So this is cool to see, though. It's good to see where he's just like, well, I'm going to have to buy at some point, and I may as well buy now. Hopefully not take damage here, get the 2 Knights online. Oh, thank you so much, Hestrian. Okay, so the Naga is great. Zerus and Lasso is also sweet. Zerus could be anything, even a Naga. The Naga is the Naga every turn. But with the Zerus, you're getting the Lasso for free on top, which is a gold every turn, and a lot of the time it's better than a gold because you steal the minion. Usually, I think now I take Sapper. I've been converted to the Church of Sapper, because the Reborn Spellcraft is in, and the Tier 5 Spellcraft is in as well, which buffs your board based on the amount of keywords you have. Okay. XQN will, in the end, be convinced by the Sapper. Holy bad board. Okay, so he didn't take his big minion yet. I guess he's taking it this turn. It's always a bit annoying. Double sell for the spell, I believe. Otherwise our gold is awkward. Blue shell's great here. Because even if we lose against Galakrons, we can cash in. So looking for the Reborn. Oh, we were off by 1 turn here, chat. Wait, how do you get a... Oh, right, you can evolve all the way up to a 7-drop. Right. I don't like that for Galakron. Yeah, he is building his gems, but he's going to be under-leveled, right? And he's weak right now. He doesn't have a way to use those gems. Not a fan. I feel like Galakron is better off just going to 6 and then just making a 7-drop every turn. Okay, so we have a triple which we can turn into a 7-drop next turn, especially if we lose and we get that money. We're checking for the Hero Power. We're getting a Yogg. Level and put the Yogg on board, probably. There's a Plankwalker as well, and we are going to cast some spells, but I'm somewhat comfortable here with the 18 armor to just take the loss. Oh, Yogg might eat the triple. That's true. Because we have the turtle, right? So if you take the loss, it's not that bad. But he's going to still go for it. I think on average it is Yogg, right? Ooh, found the Reborn. That is fantastic value. Yeah. That's the one downside, because you are playing a tier 7 lobby, so tripling is very good. You remember Automaton? Yes. Or Automaton. Yes. Alright, Yogg. Let's see if you're hungry. That's really the only reason that he's a bit hesitant on this Yogg buddy, because it's really good value on average, right? It's better value than taking a Scout, right? Because essentially with Scout, you're saying, I want 1 coin over a Yogg effect, and that's not really true. But if he eats your triple, that's minus a 7 drop, and then it's just negative value. There we go. Ooh, we're past the munch. The spells can... Ooh, can roll it away, actually, with this all-spell shop. Oh, I swear I did not know that was gonna happen. I swear. I just look for how can Yogg screw me over. It is just an exercise that you do in this game. You're always looking for how can Yogg screw me over, but no one's gonna believe me that I didn't know, but 100%. It's the last spell too, right? So first I was gonna say there's nothing that can screw him over because he's not on tier 6 yet. What was I thinking about 6 here? Maybe it's not... Oh, Hamul, right? Yeah. So I was thinking about tier 6 for Hamul, but I was like, wait, the all spell shop is tier 5. So the spellcraft, the spells can actually get cast. And that actually happened. That is... I'm actually annoyed in his place because he could have had his Argira on the board this turn, right? At least he didn't have a golden brand. He had a triple in a 7-drop lobby. Like I said, I could have been Beatboxer, that could have been Zargira. It's a reasonable chance, right? It's one of those two. Also, you have that 6-drop generator with a brand on your board. That would have been sick. Like, yeah. Goldenizer in a tier 7 lobby. We also have the thing. He's just checking what's in. Oh, spells. He's thinking, what 7-drop spells can I make with the frog? Last game was the permanent Naga buff game with Poet. Huh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, he had Poet with Cyclist. Okay, we'll go for it. Wow. Instead of just goldening. Ah, Yogg pays back his debts. We get another 7-drop. And a Golden Titus. Apexis is in. This seems like kind of straightforward Apexis. So when we hit a Golden Titus, we immediately want to think, okay, what can we use this on? Stitch Golden Titus is disgusting. So he is going to go 7 straight away. This is something that I don't like doing usually because I just like lose all my steam then. But let's see how he is going to avoid taking damage very quickly. He has a Golden Titus. Oh, okay. So by going to 7, he can use the spellcrafts for the Zargira spellcraft. That will make sense, right? So that would be a very, very specific reason to go to 7. Because he can now open Spite Scale Special and find Zargira. And he's basically going to have a hand full of Spite Scale Specials because he has Golden Titus with the... and the Naga boy. Alright. Shield to Titus. Checking here to see if he finds a Reborn for his guy. Or does Argira, of course. Checking draw. Finds an Apexis. He doesn't... Oh, he has a Mech. Yeah, he has a Mech. Oh, not anymore. So he's not interested in Apexis here? Double Salvager? Wow. I mean, we have Salvager Apexis, right? So it feels to me like I just keep that amalgam there and I just play Apexis Salvager and have a Mech. Could roll for a Mech. Could not care. I don't know. This feels awkward. I'm just gonna print 6 drops this turn. Yeah, no Mech on board. Yeah, I think that just adding a Mech that turn instead of farming the 6s is worth, right? Because we would not take any damage here. And we would farm our Apexis a lot. Wait, we might still not take damage, I forgot. He gets triple Apexis. Kick, wait. Ah, classic. Doubting XQN. Oh, wait, I was right. Never mind. Never mind. Classic results-oriented gaming. That's what we do around here, chat. If it worked out, it was correct. If it failed, it was wrong. He did have armor, so farming some more money was fine. Golden Stitch is weird. Usually it's just have 2 stitches available. Alright, so he has money. Lots and lots and lots of money. Okay, has to go fast here. Looks to sell the sapper. Has the frog in his hand. Kind of wants to play that, but also wants board space. Difficult here. You need to have a very clear plan, right? If I were him, and I would have to like have a very easy plan to follow, I guess it would just be get Golden Apexis, Reborn Apexis, maybe get some value from discovering buddies with the time snap spell. Not buddies, time warp spells. But Ghoul is 1 cost actually, right? We can't really use that unless we sell a Stitch. We can sell a Stitch. So it's Golden Brand guaranteed. Oh, wow. He just like, good, I'll do it. Well, if he hits the Golden Stitch, I guess he just puts the Stitch first. Or I guess unless it's not a problem for board space, he doesn't even have to do that. But he just went in, man. He's like, I don't care. Hedging your bets is for noobs. I don't do that. I'm not a bet hedger. Imagine being a bet hedger, chat. Wouldn't want to be me. And we have too many cards in our hands. Use our Jiras ready to go. Can we play a Mech instead of Felbat, please? Oh, this is triggering me. I don't know why we're doing this. I don't understand it. Aren't we just like being way weaker on purpose here? Now, again, it's tier 7, and I'm definitely not going to be talking in terms of not playing perfectly, because I've definitely messed up some tier 7 plays myself today, but I'm just trying to understand if this is like on purpose or if he's just forgetting that he doesn't have an other mech on the board. Because we ended on a Felbat, and we had magnetics that we were cycling, right? Maybe he wants the Apexis to die. They're gonna die. If anything, putting another mech on the board is more likely for your Apexis to die because they're not going to get buffed as often because the buffs will go on the other mech. So I feel like I'm missing something here. But it's probably just that he has to play fast, honestly. If I were to guess, he's just gotta go, 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 go. There's like so many things. I just have to sit here and think, would I like to end on a mech or not? I don't know. He's just like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I have the Zephyrus hero powers, I got these pairs, I got the Stitch, I need to not go below cap, I have this Golden Brand, that's a lot of money, but how long am I gonna keep the board on the brand on the board? I've got double Stitch, do I want to keep double Stitch? What's my second death rattle gonna be? Oh, there's a panda, can I get out of this spite skill already or not? Is it gonna cost me too much money? What am I going to use these Sargeras on? Oh, I'm going to triple the Battlecry guy with the Golden Brand. Now I have to empty my hand. If you're doing that like an entire turn, yeah, maybe you don't end on a mech. Right? So I just gave you like 10-15 seconds in his head of what's going on with all the decisions, right? Insanity. It's just so like... Just the fact that he's navigating it, right? It's tier 7 lobbies. All right, he has a boxer. I mean, the easiest thing is... Oh, okay, I see what we're doing. I said the easiest thing is for him to just force Beatboxer, because then he has mechs on the board and it's like the best mech in the game. How is he going to do this? Because he has Sargeras, so we're probably thinking about freezing... and doing that, but are we selling a Zarjira? Are we selling a Stitch? It feels like we're selling a Stitch. We're selling Brand to be able to play Golden Beatboxer. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. It just feels a bit weird. Like, the double Stitch doesn't do anything. If he sells Stitch, he can hero power Zarjira. Yeah, I think he wants to do that. Oh, no. Okay. Just gonna add a mech. Alright, fair. Why is the game performance so smooth? Yeah, probably very high-end PC and like just optimized. This is all just business expense, right? If you're a streamer. So like my PC is actually not min-maxed at all. It's like decent, but I was thinking this year to maybe get myself a beast so I can play a children's card game without lagging. Imagine like getting like, oh, what are you gonna play with that? Hearthstone Battlegrounds, baby. And now I'm going to lag on turn 12 instead of turn 11. Oh yeah. Alright. Here we go. Golden Zarjira. More. Bloop, 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 bloop. Copy, 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 copy. I think if he was faster, if he had more time last round, he would have hero powered the Zarjira then. And then he would have gotten an extra spellcraft off. So that's an extra 2 boxers. But I think he's going to survive, chat. You know, I've got this hunch. He has another Zephyr's hero power. The brand is gone, so he's not buying that for free anymore. But his Apexis are farmed quite big already, aren't they? So that's actually fair. Just playing auto accelerators quite a bit of stats here with beatboxers. Holy sh! Look at that, chat. So he also has this 11 and 12 on the board in the back. If his plan is to triple that, he can make a huge stack with beatboxers, but he's pretty low on money. Freezing here to copy the Apexis next turn with Zarjira, meaning that we might just sell that 11 and 12 to play more beatboxers, to be fair. Because we obviously want to keep the Zarjira on the board if we're freezing here. He could also just keep a beatboxer and say, I'm on 18, 2 golden beatboxers. Ah, I got this covered. We're good. Yep, looks like that's the game plan. Say, we are good here. No need to overreact. The main problem is when the game just starts lagging because it's too late in the game, and that's on the server's end, really. It's not really your computer. All right. Oh. So what did he really do this game to get this off the ground? He got that double Eternal Knight pair to not take too much damage. Stole a Bran. And then he had a little bit more time, a little bit more leeway. How did he get his first Zarjira? Maybe from the... Was it from the Yogg triple? Alright, here we go. So he has another Stitch in his hand now. I don't know if we're really going to do anything with that. Naga guy. Oh yeah, Naga guy. Spellcraft guy was really good. And then he leveled to 7. But honestly, level to 7 didn't even do that much for him. But until he rolled Beatboxer, right? Like until once he rolled Beatboxer, I was like, okay, this is nutty now. And he has module now too. This feels like Zarjira's done enough. Zarjira out, and then sell the Stitch so we can hero power for another golden boxer. He wants to hero power before opening his triples, I think, so that if it's a beatboxer in the triple reward, he has a 4th beatboxer. Which makes sense. It's one of those like, aren't you like winning hard enough already, mister? But it's like, hey, I don't know, if the game wants to give me another boxer, who am I to refuse, you know? And that's fair. Why not? Are we going to module the Apexis? We are. Okay. Yeah, on it, you can make a real argument to sell the 480 off your board, because that's more board space for the Stitch to spawn more golden Apexises. That's actually quite a bit more scaling, which is funny. Selling that mech that you've been stacking, because he doesn't really have a Quartertrons, right? He doesn't have a Quartertrons at all, so he doesn't really have enough money to stack. Some blaster stuff here. Titus has 48 health though. The mech actually doesn't work with Lord of Ruins, because Lord of Ruins specifies when a demon deals damage, right? And the mech is not a demon. New hero power? Yeah. New hero power is also good. Look at these. Oh my god, chat. See, if we had sold that thing, we summon a 3rd Apexis here. I don't know if it's worth it. Feels worth. But it's one of those, like, I guess it doesn't matter. You're kind of winning hard enough moment. Because when the beatboxers get magnetized, it improves the Apexis scaling, doesn't it? Or not? It should, right? What does Apexis do? On death, it magnetizes a volumizer. But it's golden, so it's 2 volumizers. This is Golden Titus. It's Reborn. There's Stitch, resummoning many more, so... And then every time the beatboxer gets magnetized, it's 2 extra. Yeah, new hero power spam here. Oh, Frostwolf. It's so over, bro. It's actually so over. Now I think you definitely sell the 480. Because then you spawn the other beatboxer at the start of the combat, which gives you even more value. Let's see what he does. He's not selling it. I don't know. Is that wrong? I mean, it's an extra body. It's not wrong. Because the only way you lose here... Well, the only realistic way you lose here is a bunch of Leroys. And I guess if you have another taunt guy, that is 1 fewer Leroys. Air power is not even good here. Well, if you sell the mech, the beatboxer is on the board. You should definitely sell this. Yeah, be careful. Don't say you should definitely do that. Because this guy has more MMR than chat combined, you know? So if he's doing it, there's a very real chance it's correct. And I think it's probably because he doesn't lose on stats. He loses to Leroy's, right? So having an extra taunt on the board to soak Leroy's is probably correct. Not that you are losing, but your number is smaller, right? We can say that if he wants the number to be bigger, it's better to sell and get more magnetics. Well, I guess that's how we beat Boxer. Now we know.